Hello, this video is going to be finding the least common multiple, or the LCM. Here are the steps to finding the least common multiple. First, you want to find the prime factors of the polynomial. Then you're going to write down one of the factored polynomials. You can choose any one that you want to write down. I always pick the larger one, the longest one. Then you're going to multiply any missing factors from the other polynomials, and then you simplify. So let's take a look at an example which is just from numbers. So the first thing that we do is write the prime factors of the polynomial. So for 18, to make 18, that's 2 times 3 times 3. To make 4, it is 2 times 2. Now, to find the least common multiple, after you have all the factors, you're going to choose one of them to write down. So you can either pick down to write 2 times 3 times 3 or 2 times 2. It does not matter. This one has more numbers, so I'm just going to pick 2 times 3 times 3. So I've used this 2, I've used this 3, and I've used this 3 in my least common multiple. Now, the other factor I have are 2 times 2. So this 2 right here, if I look at this 2, if I go in here, I already have that 2. It's right there. So I don't need this one. If I look at this 2, I don't have another 2, so I need it. So I'm going to multiply by another 2, and then I use that 2. So I have 2 times 3 times 3 times 2, which is 6 times 6, which is 36. So the least common multiple here is 36. Okay, let's add in some variables here. So 3x cubed y to the 4th, 3x cubed y to the 4th is, well, 3 is prime, so it's 3 times x cubed is x times x times x. Y to the 4th is y times y times y times y. Okay, 18 x to the 4th y squared is 2 times 3 times 3 times, now I have 4 x's and 2 y's. To find the least common multiple, I pick one of them. This one seems longer, so I'm just going to go ahead and write that one down. 2 times 3 times 3 times 4 x's times 2 y's. So I used all of those numbers. I used 4 x's and I used 2 y's. Now, what's missing from here? Is this 3 missing? No, it's right here. So, is this x missing? No, I have it right here. Is this x missing? No, I have another one here. Is this x missing? No, I have another one here. So none of the x's are missing. I already have 3 of the x's. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 y's. I have this y. I have 2 of those y's. So I have 2. I'm missing 2 more. So I need to multiply in 2 more y's. And then we just multiply this out together. So 2 times 3 times 3, well, that's 18, times 1, 2, 3, 4 x's, x to the 4th, and 1, 2, 3, 4 y's, so y to the 4th. And this is our least common multiple. Okay, let's take a look at another one. 27xy squared, so 27xy squared. To make 27, that's 3 times 9, so 3 times 3 times 3 times 1x and 2 y's. For 36, that's 6 times 6, so 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Oops, sorry. 36x squared y to the 4th is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times x times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y's. So again, least common multiple. write down one of them. This one is longer. I just go ahead and start with that. But you know what? I'll go ahead and write down the other one to show you that it doesn't matter whichever one you write down. So if I start with the other one, I have 3 times 3 times 3 times x times y times y. So I've used all of the factors from 27xy squared. Now for the ones that are missing in here, this 2, I don't have a 2 written at all, so I need one. This 2, I don't have another 2 written, so I need one. 2 3s, I have both of them, so I don't need either of those. 2 x's, I have one, but I'm missing one, so now I have 2 x's. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y's, I have 2, so I'm missing 3. So now I have a total of 5 y's. Now we go ahead and multiply this all out. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 2, that's going to be 108. I have 2 x's and 5 y's. So there's our least common multiple. Okay. This one is different because all of the other ones were monomials. You didn't see a plus or a minus sign. Here you do have plus or minus signs. So we're going to need to factor using our polynomial factoring techniques. So for x squared plus 5x plus 4, the factors of that are x plus 4 times x plus 1. The factors of x squared minus 8x minus 9 are x plus 1 and x minus 9. So then our least common multiple, write either of these down, does not matter. I'm going to write down the first one. They're both the same. They both have 2 factors. So x plus 4 and x plus 1. I have both of these written down. X plus 1 is right here. I don't need it. X minus 9, I don't have it, so I need an x minus 9. And then this is our least common multiple. You don't need to multiply it all out. If they're factors like this, you can just leave it as 3 different factors. Okay, so now, that was the, okay. Example 5, so another plus, or when you see those plus or minuses, make sure you're using the correct way to factor. So 2x squared plus 10x, the factors of that, I can take out a 2x, and then I'd have x plus 5 left over. 2x is really just 2 times x times x plus 5. So I technically have 3 factors, a 2, an x, and an x plus 5. For 3x squared plus 16x squared plus 5x, all 3 of these do have an x in common. And then we have 3x cubed. 3x squared plus 16x plus 5. And then that would factor out to be x times 3x plus 1 and x plus 5. Okay, make sure that you do know how to factor. Factoring is not going to go away. We're going to factor on and on and on in this unit. So for our least common multiple, write down either of the 2. It does not matter. Either write down this one or this one. Make sure it's fully factored. So if I write down the first one, 2 times x plus 5. So I have all of this written down. This x is right here. I don't need it. 3x plus 1, I do not have, so I need a 3x plus 1. Now I have it. And this x plus 5 is right here, so I don't need it. So here's your least common multiple. 2x times x plus 5 times 3x plus 1. And again, no need to simplify that by multiplying it together when they're factors like this, when they're binomials. Only if there's just variables in a number like these examples, 1 through 3. Okay, that's it.